So in today's action tip, we're going to be getting you aligned with everything you want and discovering how alignment might not be who you thought it was. Happy Halloween, happy November. I'm very excited. It is a new month, it's my birthday month, and we are heading into the holiday season, a time of festivities and the new year. Many people are beginning to ask themselves the question, what do I want to be in alignment with, to be in my highest version of myself? And this is a great question. But the problem with this is there's a catch. The catch is there's no such thing as alignment, or at least not in the way that most of us think about it. If you even consider the word alignment, it gives us the picture of lines, that there is a line, I need to find the correct position, the correct line, and stay there, and when I'm in that place, then I am aligned with my goal, with my dream, with my vision. This is also how many people see their bodies. They literally think I have to line myself up, getting the correct position, the right posture, and stay there. So what's the problem with this? The problem is your body, nature, the universe doesn't do things in lines. If you look at nature, there are no straight lines. Everything is dynamic movement, it's interaction. There are spirals and curves. It's the same in your body. So when you appear aligned, it is actually that inside there are these dynamic counter rotations, this dynamic movement that is creating the appearance of being aligned. So last week I showed you a spring and we talked about a spring's purpose. A spring's purpose is absolutely directly related to its geometry. It's designed to move. It's the movement that creates a spring. So if this spring didn't move, it wouldn't be a spring. Geometry and the movement are interlinked. You can't separate them. So now if we go into our body and we imagine our spine. Here is your spine. As we imagined last week, we can imagine the full length of it. There are 24 vertebrae. It is the center of you. It's like your central tent pole that everything hangs off. And you can see if I turn this spine to the side that it has curves. But what you don't see in this is the movement of these curves. And when you look in your textbooks, we don't see the movement. But the movement is actually built into the design of the spine. If your spine didn't move, if it didn't oscillate, if it didn't change its configuration like a spring, it wouldn't be a spine. So you can also imagine Mr. Caterpillar here, who also, he has curves and he moves. Those curves move. So let's imagine these dynamic curves in our bodies, in our spine. So put one hand on the back of your neck, one hand on your lower back, so your cervical vertebrae and your thoracic vertebrae, and you notice how these curves curve to the front. Can you feel that? They go forward. So we're going to bend and straighten your legs, bend and straighten legs, and just notice, is there any movement in these curves? Can I imagine that as I bend, just like a spring, the curves deepening, and then as I lengthen, the curves also lengthen. So imagine that, like a spring, curves deepen, curves lengthen, deep curves, shallow curves, deeper curves, longer curves. So you can imagine that dynamic movement of your spine, deeper and longer, deeper, longer. Imagine those curves deepening, imagine them lengthening, imagine them deepening and lengthening. And you can do a little doing, doing, deep, long, deep, long, deep, long, deep, long, deep, long, deep, long. Or boing, 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 boing. And rest, drop your arms. And now just notice your spine. So just after that little bit, you might notice you feel more alive, more refreshed, maybe even taller. And you may notice that there's an awareness of your center, this feeling of alignment. But you might notice that you're not trying to make yourself aligned. So So here lies the key. By embodying, by connecting to the movement, the dynamic interrelations of your inner world, that is where we find the feeling of being aligned in our bodies. And when we're aligned in our bodies, that is when we're aligned in our life. So now if you imagine this feeling of bounce and you imagine stepping into your beautiful, bright, let's say, imagine you're the caterpillar and you're stepping into your beautiful, bright, new version of yourself. So maybe you're becoming the butterfly. So just notice how that would feel. Just step into that butterfly and feeling that bounce, and step into your butterfly. And just imagining, yes, I can just allow the movement, allow that transformation to happen. So now compare it to imagining, no, I need to stay in alignment, I've got to find where I am and hold that position because that's safe and nothing can change. And now take a step and just notice how it feels. You may feel it's like, 1, it's hard to move, 2, it's hard to breathe, 3, it's hard to allow yourself to move into the future, to move into a change. So true alignment is when you are being the movement and there is no line, but instead you're allowing yourself to oscillate with the universe, to literally be in that vibration that is communicating a new alignment, a new alignment, a new alignment in every single moment, which is the movement. So if you're ready to come deeper into this place and really discover how your spine is an antennae to your biggest and brightest dreams, how you can improve the feeling of your lower back, of your movement, your flexibility, your ability to stand in your center, your truth, and be your biggest, brightest you. Come and join me this Saturday. I'm going to be teaching a 4-hour workshop where we're going to be diving deep into our spines, into our bodies, through Franklin method, through universal health principles, and connecting to your deeper purpose, your deeper alignment, so that it is so clear and bright and true that it's easy and fun to step into. It's happening both live and online, so definitely check it out. And if you can't make it on Saturday, you can also get access to the replay. I really would love you to experience this with me. It is so incredible when you can go to these depths and really light up your inner antennae. So I'm gonna leave you with this from me, Mr. Caterpillar, and all your butterflies is the permission I allow myself to bounce into my bright, beautiful future. I allow myself to bounce into my bright, beautiful future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you and your spine and your bright future loved watching this video. If it helped you, please share it with some friends and leave me a comment down below and let me know how you felt and how it felt when you stepped into that bright, bouncy future after we had found the bounce of our spines. Don't forget to click the thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed on YouTube if you're not already. And I will see you later for another vlog, and I will see you next week for another action trip. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you a big hug, and I will see you later. Bye. Ding, 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 ding. Doing, 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 doing. Oh, it feels so good. Wiggly worm spine, wiggly worm. Okay, time to go.